From Montgomery to Hill, Greene County and Paris, Portia taking on the Blackbelt, and she ain't scared. Marengo County, something county, Will Cops and Barber, interviewing everybody, sister, brothers, and mamas. It's Portia.
Hi, welcome to Portia Takes on the Blackbelt. This is just kind of like a new show that I want to try out to see what your reaction will be. The name of this part of our show is called What's Happening in the Blackbelt, and we're going to go some things that happened last weekend. I want to display it this week in this show. So let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoy. We're getting ready to go live to Sawyerville, Alabama with Miss Valerie Bell. Valerie, what do you have to say about the event that's happening? Okay, Miss Bell, what's happening here today?
What we're doing is trying to expose the people of the Black Belt, small business owners, or those who are already in business or going in business. We branched here today with True Funds and representative from Region Banks. We're trying to get them to see how important it is to keep effective records, relationship with banking and with your accounting, so that when you go to the bank, to avoid a delay for lending, if you go prepared with everything you need, you have an open flow of a 48-hour decision, or your loan being turned down for waiting more than that 30-day window.
Okay, and do you think that that it is going to be effective? I mean, I think what you're doing here today is wonderful.
I think I have clients here, and I think they have learned a lot of questions that they may have been afraid to ask me. I think they have been able to get answers to them. They've had the opportunity to ask questions from someone other than me, and to see that the information that I have passed along to them all along, that is actually what they need in order to grow their business, get the financing, because as you know, we run in a time of business where there may be a period of time where you need to borrow something to get that new piece of equipment. You might want to expand your business, and you don't want to go into your cash flow to do it because you need that to operate, or you might need operating capital, and with that, you know what it takes to get it.
All right, so most people say that they can't get a loan because they're black. Today we learned that that's totally not true. What are just some quick things, two quick things that people need to make sure that they have when they're going in to get money?
You need to have your paperwork in order, and when I say your paperwork in order, most banks are going to ask for the last 2 years of your tax returns. They're going to need your personal financial statement. In order to do that, you need a list of your inventory so they'll know how much you're worth. Are you worth that loan? Can you repay that loan back? If your paperwork is not in order, they don't have time to wait for you to go and get an accountant to put it together. That's why it's important that you have an accountant and your paperwork is done monthly, so that if you have to go get a loan, you don't have to wait to get it prepared. Your paperwork is in order.
All right. Any final words for people trying to start a business here in the Black Belt?
Give me a call at KK&K Enterprises.
All right, and shoot that number.
334-624-4763.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Value to what this True Fund is doing. It's an awesome thing to be able to go through True Fund and learn the money borrowing experience that can help build your business. And it's been a great experience for me, and I just hope everyone who was involved today will get that same experience.
All right, so you are a product of the Black Belt of Alabama, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you are a small business owner here.
Yes.
All right, what would be your advice for someone trying to do a startup business here in the Black Belt?
It ain't nothing like your own.
Okay.
I mean, I don't care, even when you get your first home, and you've been living with your mama for a long time. And then when you get your own, it's nothing like your own. So when you get your own, just push forward. Just push forward, and sometimes you're gonna run into some bad spots, but don't give up. Just keep on pushing, and I promise the Lord will make a way for you.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, we thank Ms. Valerie Bell for her time, and we also thank her for her input about how you're going to start a business here in the Black Belt of Alabama. And Mr. Rose, we appreciate you giving your input about how her job helps you and how you are starting your business in the Black Belt and how great it's in. Now we're going to get ready to go to Newbern. Let's see what's going on. The librarian here?
I am.
Okay, well, how do you feel about this being here in the Black Belt?
Well, it's an asset to the community, being that Sunshine, they closed the school down, so the kids have resources for internet, books. So it's really good for the community.
All right, and what are your hours?
We are open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12 to 5, Wednesdays and Saturdays from 10 to 1.
Do you have a number?
We do.
Okay.
It's 334-624-4880.
Can you believe New Bern has a library? How great and wonderful is that? Thank you, Ms. Howard, for taking the time out. Go stop out there on the time that she stated in the show and see how great that library is for the people in New Bern, Alabama. Thank you so much. You know, Uniontown has been fighting, got Ms. Calhoun and the Blackbelt citizens. They held a forum for candidates who were willing to come. And shout out to Sonny Williams, even though he lost. And shout out to Jeffrey Robinson, even though he lost. And even Rossi Long, who made the runoff against incoming mayor Jamal Hunter in this particular election. They're being the runoff on October the 4th. But I just want you guys to hear about some people who came in from out of town and hear what they had to say about what's going on in Uniontown and why they feel they should be a part of this movement. Is about
responsibility for what's going on here in Uniontown. We understand the coal ash was from a plant that helps to power Knoxville, and we understand that Green Group Holdings has a majority investor that's based in Knoxville. So as people,
one of many investors, yes.
Yeah, as people who want to work for justice, we think it's our responsibility to be here and support the amazing work that's going on here.
Okay, and what about you?
Yeah, we just wanted to stand in solidarity, learn a little bit more about the concerns of people of Uniontown and surrounding areas, and we all do feel a sense of responsibility for the coal ash, toxic waste in your community. So that's why we're here today.
Okay, and you?
I know, I've heard a lot about you guys.
Okay.
About Uniontown, and I wanted to learn more.
Right.
And I think it's important to build our movements by connecting them.
Right.
Making sure we're in touch with each other.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Are you here today, ma'am?
I live in Uniontown.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the conditions of Uniontown.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on here?
And you?
The same thing. I'm a concerned citizen.
Yes.
I would like to see better for Uniontown to be the best that it can be.
Yes, ma'am.
So.
Why are you fighting so hard, Adam?
What I've seen and witnessed here is not only unlawful but also immoral, and it's time that we help citizens who are self-determined in their fight for health and justice.
Sounds good to me. Learn some things. If anything else, I hope you learn from what it is that you saw here tonight. Give me your feedback. Let me know, is this something that you would like to see on a weekly basis, or should I go back to my old format? But I do know next week we're going to do transgender in the Black Belt. I hope this doesn't deter my fans away, but I also appreciate their support and having everybody's story on all parts of life being heard right here on this show. Thank you so much for watching Portia Takes on the Black Belt. Bye-bye.
This is another Too Cool production.
Well, the kingdom is my business, but now this right here is personal. Kingdom is my business, but now this right here is personal. Kingdom is my business, but now this right here is personal. This right here is personal.